All right, guys, welcome back again. This is going to be the last video in the refresh series of the Jeep. Today we're going to go over the rooftop tent that I got for the bed rack on the truck. So I ordered pretty much the cheapest one you could get off of Amazon. It's a Hardshell. It ran me about $1,300, I believe. It's like $1,000, and then they charge like $300 shipping. You find them at different prices with different shipping rates, but it usually comes out to be about the same. I just chose the one that would ship here quickest. It is back here on this dolly right here. So we're gonna kind of open it up and I'll kind of show you what I ordered to go on the back of the Jeep. First thing I wanted to show is the actual boxing of the actual tent. It came from Amazon, but they ship it third party. But it is packaged very well. It is some kind of like thin wood for the outside crating. But it doesn't look like it is damaged anywhere. And it looks good front and back, top and bottom. And so it comes packaged pretty well. So I don't think the tent inside will be damaged or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get this thing opened. I'm not sure if these things just, I guess, pry open maybe. But there's basically like metal strapping go around the outside here. So I'm gonna cut these straps off here and then we'll see how we can lift the top off here. I'm hoping the tent is right side up here. Show you the packaging here. So it's got nice foam on top. It's got thick foams on the sides. It's nice to protect it when shipping. And it is all wrapped up here, so. All right, so let me kind of show you here. So I bought the NaturNest rooftop tent, and it is the Hardshell. What's cool is it has this kind of, see if you can see it on camera, but it's got like a texture on there, which looks really cool. It's not just smooth, which I like. I wish it was more of a matte finish, but it is kind of glossy, but that's okay. Again, it was $1,300, so I believe it's the cheapest Hardshell rooftop tent that you can get right now. Definitely off of Amazon, but I just wasn't, for not just because of the budget reasons, but just I just wasn't going to pay $4,000 that some of these tent manufacturers are wanting for these rooftop tents. It's crazy. Like, this will be fine. All the rooftop tents mattresses are kind of crappy, so I imagine I may have to update this one, but we'll open it up and see how it feels. So price tags quality wise, like, I mean, if you were living out of it every single day, maybe, yeah, you would spend the $4,000 maybe to get a little bit better quality. But me just being a weekend warrior, I wasn't going to do it. So I'm not going to cut the video here. I will actually end the video when I do mount it to the truck so I can kind of show you that, guys. But so far, for $1,300, a Hardshell tent, this thing seems pretty good. You will see me in a week and we will have it mounted up on the back of the Jeep. Can't wait to get it there. All right, guys, so we're back. It's about a week later. I got the tent mounted up here. I'll turn the camera around and show you kind of what it looks like on the truck. So here we go. So I think in the first part of the video, I said NaturNest. It's NaturNest, the actual tent. And I tried to look it up again to see if they have like an actual model listed, and they don't even have like a model listed. You just kind of look for the one that has the Hardshell. You can kind of see it in the images. And that's the one that I got. So it fits the truck and the bed rack perfectly. So I got good clearance in the front from my window. Good clearance on the back. Doesn't hang over the tailgate, which is nice. And I'll kind of show you around. So again, it has that texture, which I like. I did just mount up some traction boards too, so we'll see if this thing can open up without hitting, but I think I have enough clearance there. And then how I have it mounted is just basically through bolted through my rack. Probably get some shorter bolts here, but I have 3 on each side. And that's fine, because I plan on taking the tent on and off, so basically I could just run the bolts on and off and lift it off. So this tent does have some nice straps on the front and the back. You basically just press this red button, push down the strap, and that kind of releases the back and the front. It does have these lockable style latches here on the side, which I'm not a big fan of, because you always got to kind of have a key, and I don't think anybody's really trying to break into your rooftop tent. I mean, you're not really going to have much up there, honestly. But yeah, so those are there, so that keeps it secure. And then again, you have one of those straps in the front. But I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and kind of show you guys what it looks like. All right, so first thing I'll kind of show are these little latches here. So basically push the button, release the latch, and just pull through. And that's all you gotta do for that, which I really like. I wish these were on all 4 corners, but I'll go get the key out and we'll open up the other side too. All right, and then these are the keys. Basically comes with these little barrel keys, so it comes with 2 of them, but I'm always gonna kind of keep them in the truck because no reason to take them out. But you just put it in there, release it, and then you can unlatch the bottom piece here. And you can take the key out. So it's not too bad with one hand, which is nice. Again, it'd be easier if it just had those straps, but all right, so we got those unlocked, so I'm gonna open up the tent now. All right, so we'll get the tent ready to pop open. So these are off, these are off. So it's just a matter of just lifting the top, and it pops up real easy. The struts are very strong on there, it seems. I'll kind of put this out of the way. This is the strap you use to pull it back down when you're ready to put it away. I kind of do wish it had how the iCampers have one that come on the side also to kind of tuck everything in. But so far this one hasn't been bad. So I could probably climb up on my tire to actually get access to the ladder here, but I'm just gonna use this small ladder. The one that it comes with has a strap. Not sure if I'll leave it on or not, because basically you gotta climb up here to undo the strap to get the ladder ready. So I may or may not keep that strapped on there, but we will see. So we'll get this. And it's just a matter of pulling the ladder out. This is that strap that I was talking about. And then just like any other tent, just fold it over. And then you will adjust your ladder. All right, go. I think we got it sitting pretty level there. So I keep the awning poles inside the Jeep. It brings like a crazy amount of them. So you need 2, 4, 6 for the actual windows and for the front here. But I think it brings 9 for some reason. Now, I'm probably not going to use the ones for this side just because they're going to hit where the Jeep is. But I will put the front and the back side on and show you what that looks like. All right, so now it's kind of set up. Let me walk around you here, kind of show you. Again, the tent material feels really good. Probably not as crazy thick as my 23-0 tent that I had in the past was, but I don't need it to be. We have windows on the front side here. This is like to kind of close up because this is where the hinge goes here. We have a big opening here in the front to get in. And what's cool is these windows are clear, so if it is raining or something like that, You can kind of see out while still being sheltered. And then this is the side awning. So the side awning gives you a lot of protection for rain and stuff like that. Windows are not huge, but they are big enough to let some airflow go through. What I really like about the little awnings is the actual brackets for these poles to slide into are like riveted onto this piece. It's not just drilled into the side of the aluminum, which is nice because that usually will kind of maybe wallow out after some time. So that's a pretty nice feature that's on there. The ladder that comes with it, I like it. It's a very nice sturdy ladder. It's not just like the standard aluminum. It has nice feet at the bottom and stuff like that. And then let me kind of show you inside here now. So it does bring a condensation mat. So that's a nice feature. Usually at this price point, some of them may or may not come with a condensation mat. The actual material on the inside is very, very dark. So if it's completely closed up, you definitely would not be able to see out probably. And then I will show you, but I went ahead and already swapped the mattress. So I bought a X-Ped mattress. REI was having a sale and they were like 25% off or something like that. So I can, I guess, factor that cost into the tent, but it's a mattress that would kind of also go into other setups if I have it in the future. So do you actually need it? Probably not. I'll show you the other mattress that it comes with. It's a 2-inch. It's just very firm. You don't have a lot of padding, but the padding you do is very thick, so you don't actually go through and feel the base here. So you don't like press through the base, but it was just too firm for me. So I just went ahead, and this is one of those 4-inch memory foams, and it blows up to become firmer, but folded in half, it fits in here perfect and doesn't have any issues closing. So that will stay in here. And that one is I think that's like a medium double or something like that it's called. So it basically fits inside this little section here all the way up. If you kind of see, the tent does like taper down to the front. So the back side of the tent is wider than the front. And so it kind of tapers, so it fits inside this tapered end. So you'll have a little bit of extra room on the sides. But I believe X-Ped also makes one that's like a car mattress that's made to fit in like the back of cars, but it actually curves out to fit around the wheel wells, and I think actually that would actually fit in here perfect. They didn't have that one at the REI store, and I just kind of just picked it up on a whim. So I just went ahead and went, and this would be big enough for me and one other person if there was somebody else camping with me. I'm able to fit my pillow in here, so I have a camping pillow that I keep in here, and then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to keep a sleeping bag or even just a blanket while it's closed up and stuff like that, which is nice. Let me kind of climb in here real quick. So here are your windows. Zippers feel very quality. And then we have the bug screen. So you got a bug screen if you want, or you can open it wide open. So right now it's about 75 degrees out. So it's a pretty nice day, but inside the tent, it is still pretty warm. The outside is that black, and against the backside here, I can feel like the heat coming through it, you know? So that's just one thing to kind of note. Some of the other tent models, like these things, they may be like insulated behind that. For what I'm gonna use it for, this will probably be fine. So we do have some pockets here on the side. It does come with an LED light, which is cool. It runs off of USB. So it's got a long USB plug, and it does have an actual power switch, which is cool. And then it also, when I turned it on, it went from like a bright white to an amber, and it is also dimmable. And it comes with multiple lights. So there is one, I'll show you when I go back outside, but there is actually one underneath the base here. So outside, it'll be lit up where your ladder's at. And then inside, we have another window / skylight. So sorry, it's gonna be very bright. But this is another skylight, so you could technically leave this open if you wanted to at night if it's not raining, because it does have a mesh bug screen. And I mean, technically you can leave it open when you're raining too, because the rain fly is clear above it here, and so the rain fly is above you. So if it is raining, you technically could still leave it clear. I mean, for me, for the most part, I'll probably leave it closed all the time. It's got a nice door here that rolls up, and again, bug mesh, so you can keep it open for ventilation. It's got pretty good headroom in here, so I'm sitting towards the back, and I'm kind of sitting straight up, and I won't hit my head, and I'm on top of my 4-inch mattress too. So if you wanted to sit up in here to kind of change or do anything like that, you can. That's the big downside to tents, is it's going to be a pain in the butt to kind of change and move around and stuff like that. That was a benefit for the GFC camper, is since you have standing room, you can change in there, you can move around, you have more space basically. In here, once you're in here, it's kind of like you're just going by the dimensions that you're given for the tent. So, but it's not terrible. It's going to do the job for getting out and camping and stuff like that. So right now it is getting warm. I'm not sure when my next actual camping trip will be. I'm coming from Florida again, and I just do not like camping in the heat. At night, if it cools down enough, then, you know, it might be okay. But sweating at night when you're sleeping and camping, I'm just not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. So we'll see. I do want to get out and camp a little bit so I can go on the river, swim the river during the day while it's warm out, so I can get out and warm back up, because the river will be cold. And hopefully we can get out on some days where the nights will be pretty cool, which will be good. So it does let pretty good breeze through, because right now I have a breeze coming through this side, which is crazy because it's back to my garage, so it's weird that breeze will come through there, but without even the other window open. So because I have this other window here, it's a pretty good breeze. But this one is going to be hard to keep open because this is the one above the Jeep top. So I may bend the poles to see if I can actually use them to keep it open, so I can get like a cross breeze going through here pretty good. But we'll see. So far, I really like it. Seems like it's pretty good quality. The only thing I've changed so far, again, was the mattress, and that's kind of like, you're probably doing that in most, even the higher end tents, you're probably swapping out the mattress. So let me kind of get out of here again, and I'll show you that light that's on the front. And then they did bring, it does bring like 2 other of these, lights. 2 other of these Velcro LED lights, but I don't know really where they go, because I don't see any other Velcro for them to stick to. So, but the one in here is more than enough. It's bright. The other one already has Velcro on the bottom there, which I'll show you here in a second. And then the other 2, I guess you can kind of just use them anywhere. I'm actually thinking about Velcroing them to the bottom of my rack. So inside the bed, I have lights shining down underneath the rack into the bed, so I can see stuff at night if I had to. But yeah, let me show you what the light looks like on the outside here. And I also want to kind of show you real quick the actual mattress. So this is what it looks like when it's laid out. So again, it's the X-Ped. So fits in here pretty well. I can reach the inflate and deflate from here. What's nice is I bought the pump for it also, so I could actually deflate, suck the air out of it, so it does get very small and fits in here really well. But again, this is kind of that extra room with this size mattress that you'll have. And I think it's a medium double, I think is what this mattress is called. But definitely more than enough room for 2 people. So this should be a nice upgrade. This will make camping a lot more comfortable. All right, and a couple more features. It does come with some boot bags that you can remove if you want to. And they seem pretty nice. So they're Velcro. They hang underneath the tent, so water shouldn't really get in there. But it does Velcro almost completely closed, and it does bring 2 of them. So I've got one on each side, and then again underneath here we can see this is the LED strip that it also comes with for outside. So you have that, and then it's got another kind of rail here. I wonder if you could probably get maybe like an annex or something like that for these things. and so it probably would slide in there, I'd imagine. But these lights will be nice. They should be waterproof. It looks completely waterproof, but that should be nice at night. And then the additional lights that it brings, I was thinking about maybe just putting up underneath either maybe the tent, attaching to the tent itself with some Velcro, or maybe attaching it underneath the rack. And then I'll have the light switches down inside the bed, and I can always turn them on and stuff like that if I needed to. And then I wanted to check here. So I have, yeah, a lot of room in between the tent and the traction boards. I just bought some Amazon, mounts, pins for those, and just mounted those up there. So that's nice. It gets them outside the bed. But yeah, guys, so this is the tent. Super happy so far. I can't wait to get it out and actually camp in it, especially on that new mattress. It should be real comfortable. Let me show you what that other mattress that it comes with looks like. All right, so this is the mattress that it comes with. I got it kind of rolled up, and it was a pain in the butt, so I'm not gonna unroll it. But basically, you can kind of see, so it's maybe a 2-inch. It just feels very firm. Could you get by sleeping on it and maybe just adding a topper to it? Yes, definitely. And then it does have some Velcro on it to kind of lock it in place in the tent, where the other one that I have now doesn't have that, but it just folds in half, which is fine. But this one, you can take off the top. It's got a zipper here, and I guess wash it if you needed to. So, I mean, it's just your standard tent mattress. So I kind of would always recommend upgrading that usually, because again, most of them, even in my GFC, I think the newer GFCs are coming with a better mattress now, but the GFC, you buy it new for almost $8,000, and the mattress was just rock hard. It was crappy. I bought a mattress to even go inside that one. So, but anyways, this is the tent. Happy with the quality so far. We'll see longevity of it, I guess, maybe, because again, I always swap setups. I like to try different things, so we'll see how long this one lasts for, but so far definitely very happy with it. So that's the end of the refresh. There are a couple of things I'm gonna still add to the truck. Like I want to do like a 40% delete so I can run my fridge in the back of the truck. I have some other thing that's coming that I will make a video on for like the power stations, which is gonna be very handy in what a lot of the power stations are missing and what they really needed to kind of help people that do extended trips. So that's going to be coming up in a video too. But yeah, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. There should be more content coming soon, and I'll catch you in the next one.